Welcome back here with What's Hot on CNBC TV 18. As the first set of corporate earnings start trickling in, Dalal Street witnessed a spectacular session, a sharp gap down opening, early profit booking and then an astounding recovery. At closing bell, the Nifty finally up 86 at 3342. The Sensex shut sharp at 10,742. That put on over 200 points. So on What's Hot tonight, we ask, will earnings fuel a rally or trigger a fall? Joining us to discuss this is Amitabh Chakraborty of Religare. Amitabh, many thanks for joining us. What is your view on the markets and how they're positioned at this point? Is fresh money coming in, and what is your point of view in terms of an earnings trigger?
I think clearly, if you see over the last couple of weeks, the emerging market as an asset class, I mean, they have actually a kind of decoupled from the developed market, from the stock price movement point of view. There are a lot of indications, but before that, if I can put some perspective about the flow, year to date, if you see the MSCI World Index is down by about 5.89%, whereas MSCI Emerging Market Index is up by about 9.43%, and MSCI India is up by about 9.47%. This has happened because of the flow. If you see the EPFR, they track the flow. That shows that the global emerging market equity fund in the first quarter of this year has received about $4.5 billion inflow. Last year, same time, first quarter, the outflow has been $12 billion. Similarly, if you see Asia ex-Japan, the outflow has been about $800 million over the first 3 months, vis-a-vis about $12 billion over the last year first quarter. So clearly there has been flow to the emerging markets.
Amitabh, as we head into earnings season, the few numbers that are coming in from the US have not been too great in terms of reposing confidence. What's your assessment of corporate earnings? Will the fourth quarter FY09 be better than what we saw in third quarter?
That is a very good question, because see, when we started this quarter, we were expecting about 15% fall in profit for Sensex companies. And when we released our preview note last week, we found that the fall in profit would be about 9% expected fall. What it means is that there has been a 6% positive swing in profit for the full year. That is what our analysts, they have changed those numbers for the FY09. How it happened? It happened because of mainly 3 sectors, that is auto, oil and gas, and probably the metal sector, especially the steel. Now, all those sectors, if you see, the market actually has performed very well in these 3 sectors, anticipating correctly that the fourth quarter numbers would be better than third quarter. So overall, I think market is right in anticipating things in advance, and we are seeing that. Net, we are anticipating QOQ 1.4% positive growth for the profit for Sensex companies, but on a year-on-year basis, 9% fall. Out of that, oil and gas companies will be doing very well because of 2 reasons. Number one, they did not share the subsidy that much because the oil price was low, and second thing, they have got the oil bond. So to that extent, their results would be very good compared to last year, year-on-year basis. However, on the banking side, the results will not be that good, primarily because the 10-year bond yield has gone up, so they did not make that much money on the treasury, and mark-to-market losses probably will be there, and also the provisioning will be increasing. So if you take out banking and oil and gas, probably then that is the right way of seeing things. Then the year-on-year fall would be 18% for Sensex companies. But that's okay, because I think market understands that, market has factored in that.
All right, Amitabh, so what is the earnings target that you have for the Sensex, and what kind of range are you working with?
Again, this is very good questions, because see, I have seen a lot of numbers in the market. For example, I have seen a number ranging between 650 EPS for FY10 to about 850 EPS, and the consensus Bloomberg is talking about 848. After this fourth quarter expectation, our current number stands at 858 for next year's earnings, Sensex earnings. And with about 858, which compares with 848, the Bloomberg estimate, I think we are on the upper end of the band, and we can give, say, about 12 kind of multiple. So, you get a range of about, 9,500 to 11,000 kind of band.
Amitabh.